Hello and welcome to this video. The point of this video is to show you how to efficiently diamond mine from my experiences as an Ironman, and let's get right into it. Now, first of all, what I want to show you guys is how to, or which equipment to use for this purpose. And what I have found most efficient is to use 3/4 jaded glossy armor and 1/4 divine armor, and that's what I personally have found most efficient. You could yourself try to do 2/4 or 4/4 and find out what you think, but yeah, that's what most people do is 3/4. Now, looking at the drill, you probably want to get at least 655. You could probably do it with 555, but it will lower your rates like a lot. And one thing I keep reminding people is to get the a perfect jade in the universal slot, because many people don't change it because they have pristine on it, and since it's diamonds, not gemstones, pristine doesn't really matter. So yeah. My drill has a couple of flaws. Obviously, it's not a divan drill, which would make it better. It's also it doesn't have gleaming on it. It should have gleaming. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah. And looking at equipment, if you don't have pendant and hand warmers, you want to be using pure titanium. And this is because of the True Dwarf full set bonus, which gives 40 mining fortune in the dwarven mines, and because that'll give you less if you use hand warmers instead of one of these. So yeah, that's basically the equipment. Yeah. And now I'm gonna go over what you want to have on your Heart of the Mountain tree. And first of all, you of course want to have the mining fortune. These three don't really matter. Efficient miner you want to have maxed, and you want to have old school maxed. You want to have Sky Mall, because Sky Mall could give you the minus 20% pickaxe ability cooldown. You want to get Fortunate Minesman as well. And now this one is probably the most important one. You want this to be you want Maniac Miner to be your ability, and I'm gonna explain it real quick. So what it basically does is that it gives you 10 mining fortune for every time you break a block, and this consumes 20 mana. So in total, when you're mining, you're going to be wanting at least 2k mana, so you can get the cap, which is 1,000 fortune. Now this works for 30 seconds, so this is pretty good for this purpose. Now what you also want to be maxing is this, which gives block fortune. You want that. I've just now realize that in the video I say that block fortune matters, but it really doesn't. Only ore fortune and general fortune affects the diamond blocks. So that's, yeah, if you don't have enough powder, you just want to get the ore fortune and normal fortune. So yeah, back to the video. And yeah, the rest doesn't really matter, to be honest. So yeah, that's the Heart of the Mountain tree you want to be having. Now we talked about the Maniac Miner ability, and obviously you want to get a sided Reforge or sided Power Stone, which gives you a lot of intelligence. You want to have your stats tuned on intelligence. So this will give you a lot of stats depending on your magical power. So this method also craves a specific amount of magical power. I'd recommend getting like 700, 800 is probably fine. And if you're still struggling with mana, then I'd recommend getting Wisdom on your glossy in your boots of Divan, which will also boost it. Now, for people who don't know, you get this power stone from killing Watchers in the end. You get the Ender Monocles. You have to get 9 of these, and you'll get the power. And then you can diamond mine efficiently with that mana. Now, the pet you're going to be wanting to use is either a Skatha pet or a Bal pet. If you're really sweaty, then I'd recommend getting a pet swap and getting both Bal and Skatha. And this is because Skatha gives 25 extra mining fortune, but Bal has a unique ability which is very useful. The Chimney ability. It reduces pickaxe ability cooldowns by 10%, which is really good. Now, the strategy that people use to do this efficiently is they have their pet swap on casting a hook. Then it will summon your Bal pet, and you do this right before proccing your Maniac Miner. So, for example, I throw the fishing hook. Now I don't have the pet swap set up, but you throw the fishing hook, your Bal summons, and you start it, and then you set your Skatha pet to summon on Diamond Collection, because then you're gonna be using your Skatha pet. However, the pickaxe minus 10% will still work on the lesser pickaxe ability, so it will give you both like good stats. But this is very sweaty. If you don't have that much budget, I would just use Bal pet. Cause it overall is a very, very good pet, and it gives like 100 fortune, and whereas Skatha gives 125, so it is really good. So if you don't have the money, use Bal. And that's basically it. You can set up waypoints, which I've done here, so I can either warp. However, it does it is a little bit tricky to do it if you don't have enough mana, and that's why I recommend the Wisdom. But you could also just do it like this, run around like this, hop up here, run around like this, and then that's at least what I do. So yeah, you can do that. But yeah, that's basically it. Not really much to add for me. But if you do have any suggestions to how you can make it better, then you should contact me in the comments and tell me that I'm just blatantly wrong and I'm a horrible person. But yeah. Now with my setup, I'm making about 28 million coins an hour, and I've seen people go over 30 million. And I don't have maxed equipment, so it is a great method of making money, and I mean, it is the best one, so, and that's why you're here, so, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want more content like this, or any other form of content in Skyblock, then, yeah, please write in the comment section, and feel free to leave us a subscribe. It's free, and I'd appreciate it a lot, you know. Yeah, bye.